brings Canada's General Burns, who will command the United Nations Suez Police, on an inspection tour of the area to be patrolled. Starting from Abu Suwair on the west of the canal near Ismailia. A force for peace. The first unit to land behind the Egyptian lines is brought in by Swiss airplanes chartered by the United Nations.
Sammy Bryan and myself were the youngest soldiers in the Canadian Forces in the United Nations Emergency Force 1, because we were apprentice soldiers, came in at 16, we graduated at 18, and we were in the Gaza Strip at 19. Matter of fact, I moved into Gaza Strip. I had my 20th birthday in the Gaza Strip. First place I went was Suez, and that was in the Suez War, 1956-57. We left Canada in New Year's Eve, 1956. We arrived in Port Said, Egypt, at the head of the Suez Canal about 4 days later. And the problem what we had was all the ships were sunk from the Israeli, English and French and Egyptian war at that time, caused the Suez War. And we had difficulty getting ashore. So we had about 3 or 4 days before we got all our equipment ashore. As I say, the war was over. The Israelis were on the bank of the Suez Canal in the Sinai Desert. We went to a place just outside of Ismailia, which is right on the banks of the Suez Canal. And about a week or so later, we had to go across the Sinai to the Gaza border. And it's the Sinai at that time, in 1956, it was one of the third heaviest mined countries in the world. Later on, when we were coming home, the vehicle that we were coming home in had to stop. There was a scout car in front of us. And I can't remember whether he straddled the mine. Anyways, there was a mine on the road. And we had to get out of the vehicle and wait, I know it was 20 minutes or something like that, while they cleared the mine off the road so we could go to the airport to come back to Canada. I was active in the Legion as a zone commander and as a service officer, and I sat on the executive, and now I've stepped away from all that. This is going to be my 85th birthday. I decided it's time to retire. Any more goals now? Just to live to be 100. No, it's a goal. I hope I'm able to maintain my physical health, as I'm very fortunate that at my age I can do pretty well anything physical that I have to do. My balance is gone a little bit, and my memory is shot. But other than that, no, I'm quite happy, and my day-to-day life is pleasant, and being able to be physical, and wish I had a better memory.